In a round of Mad Minute, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to divide a minute by 5, folks, but we are going to split this one up, do it a little bit differently. 1 minute on the clock for New York, 1 minute here in L.A. First up, we're going to start Niners heading to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Peter, we're going to go to New York first on this one. What jumps out to you? What are you looking for in this game?
All right, we got all these boxes. I got about 10 seconds, and I'm looking at the Niners to see how healthy they are coming into this thing. We had the whole injury report. Purdy's now on the board. Bosa's on the board. This is a must-win for the Niners. They can't go 5-6. They got winning teams in 5 of their last 7. Kyle.
These are the numbers to remember, guys. 48, 36, 24, and 12. Those are the times you should be done talking. I can't imagine the Niners being out of the picture. I think they win on the road. Go.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about the West Coast game because I'm in the West Coast. I mean, I wanted to jump straight to Arizona, Seattle, because I think that Seattle has.
Do you have a thought on San Fran really fast?
No, I'm going to say this. JJ, you remember JJ, Dynamite. That's what Josh Jacobs has to be in this game. Go.
I'll say this, guys. KB said it yesterday. Do not wake the sleeping giant up, okay? The San Francisco 49ers are a sleeping giant. Do not wake them up. Green Bay, handle it early. Handle it so that we don't got to deal with this sleeping giant.
Job, man. Do just the game at hand, but you guys are going to do just the games that I assigned.
I get that, and I don't want it.
Do another one.
I refute.
So whatever's on us, we got to talk.
Okay, next up, we're going to do the NFC matchup that Kim was alluding to, Cardinals and Seahawks. You 3 here in L.A. You guys have a minute between the 3 of you to I'm sorry, to break this all down. It is all 5 of you. I apologize. I messed up the rules. You can throw the flag at me. Cam, get us started. A minute on the clock.
Come on, it's finally time, because, again, I want to talk about D-line. And who has a great D-line? I think Seattle Seahawks do. You talk about Leonard Williams. You talk about Big Reed, Big Hankins. You bring in Byron Murphy. I'm biased, and I want to see the D-line, and I think the D-line eats. Now, I'm not going to say Kyler Murray ain't a baller because he is, but I'm simply saying with a great D-line, you can contain that.
Yeah, the D-line, you're talking about their D-line. They're 8th in quarterback pressure. However, they're 24th in sacks. So that means they're getting pressure, but they're not finishing with sacks. And going against somebody like Kyler Murray, if you don't get him to the ground, he can hurt you. So watch out for Kyler Murray.
Hey, how about Seattle? Big win last week after a heartbreaking loss against the Rams the week before. I honestly think Seattle wins this game, goes to 6-5, and now we're talking about the Seahawks as potential NFC West division leaders.
Cardinals 26-13. Big game from James Conner coming off the bye. It's a very physical team that's going to be very fresh, and Seattle will be emotionally depleted from last week. I like Arizona.
12.
Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Well, Geno Smith in this game going up against Kyler Murray, he's 3-0. So I will say this, that Geno Smith needs to have a big game because there's a big opportunity for the Seahawks to get that #1 spot in the NFC West.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, we're going to keep the train going on the tracks. Everyone buckle up. The next game, the top dog Lions taking on the Colts this week. This is going to be a good one. We have seen the Lions just explode on offense. Peter, do we expect more in this one?
I don't know if it's going to be a good one, Sherry, because the Lions are just blowing out everyone. And this is where the test is going to be. Like, are we looking at a college team from the early 90s, like Florida State is beating teams 70-10 every week? If they go in there and they absolutely embarrass the Colts, like, we're talking about actual historical stuff from their offense. I'm fascinated to see what we get.
I loved what I saw from Anthony Richardson last week. It wasn't just the rushing touchdown. It wasn't just this. He was locked in. He believed. He was refreshed. I think the Colts could be on upset alert right here. I like this matchup a lot in Indy. Go ahead, guys. I'm late.
Cam. I mean, it's clear to see that, you're not going to go against the Detroit Lions. Yeah. But at the same time, you weren't going to go against the Steelers last night. So, on any given Sunday.
That's right.
But you're not going to go against the Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell has those boys locked all the way in.
I'm riding that one. I'm going to go ahead and say that Detroit Lions are going to win this game, and it's going to be a lot because of Jared Goff. Jared Goff is just, he is bombing.
Go man time.
But 20-plus, he's good.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. Dan Quinn. Let's go. I love you, Dan Quinn. That's it.
Yup is a good analysis.
Anthony Richardson, I think, still has the angry runs power this week, right? So see if that kicks in. Next up, we're looking at Baker Mayfield and the Bucs taking on the Giants. As we've talked about this morning, Tommy DeVito under center. Manti, do you feel like it's like, okay, go.
Mike Evans should be coming back in this game. Watch out for Mike Evans. You already know what his relationship with Baker Mayfield. So I like Mike Evans going into this matchup.
I mean, come on. This is the NFC South. So I assume that they're going to take care of business. They're going to the Giants. They're going to win. It just is what it is. I don't have love or hate for Tampa Bay. I think they're a decent team. And, I have to see them. So I will keep myself limited and say I expect them to take care of business. I'll go political. In fact, let me go Daniel Jones. I think the Tampa Bay Bucs will.
Well played.
Hey, in all truth, they've lost 4 straight games, the Bucs. Now, they had a lot of guys injured. Like, they're still alive, but as I watch Cam's Saints start winning, the Panthers are winning, and the Falcons losing, like, Tampa, they got a shot here.
I'm just here for the cutaways of the DeVito crew in the stands. Give me those people having good times, doing this thing, hugging, Stellato. That's what I'm here for. Go ahead, take us home, Akbar. 5 seconds.
All right, well, it's the NFC South. It's a great opportunity. They're healthy.
Great. That was a great sentence. And Tommy DeVito, 3.
I think we need more people.
More. All right.
5 seconds
Quan,
each.
Mike, yeah. DeVito, though,
the
3
commitment to
3.
Kyle holding up the board. Not let that down.
It's not working.
No. Okay, we'll keep everyone here in line. Next up, looking at Vikings, looking to make it 9 wins over the Bears. Ooh, things are getting a little hairy there in Chicago. Kyle, where do you see this one going?
You know what's weird with Caleb over this 4-game losing streak? He has not thrown an interception, and he has not thrown a touchdown. That is so strange. 0-0 and 4 losses. I think he will break both of those streaks this weekend, and I actually think the Bears win this game going to Thanksgiving. I think they do.
Cam?
No, I refuse. In fact, I'm gonna pass this off because I think that Minnesota's going to win. That's just it. Period.
Yeah. In order for Minnesota to win, Aaron Jones has to come alive. Aaron Jones has been a little quiet lately. They've been a little quiet overall in the red zone. So let's look to Aaron Jones to come alive down there in the run game.
Caleb Williams has been sacked 44 times. It's the second most ever this many weeks through a season. The last one would be David Carr, our colleague, who got absolutely destroyed when he was in Houston his rookie year. And Vikings blitz everybody. Like, I have fears here. I have fears that Caleb's going to be under duress again.
And, Peter, with that blitz, they create a lot of turnover. They're right now leading the league with 2 turnovers per game. That's big.
Hey, there we have it. Thank you for the reminder, Kyle. 48, 36, 24, 12.